of Adventure Time. Oh, dude. How did you get into oil? We're dead. Well. Sometimes he tends to drift a little low with his oh wow, you put me all the way back here. In case you're wondering, you missed a superb loot, bro. Thanks, bro. In case I'm wondering. I don't even know how I would get it. You haven't seen it? I think it was on TBS briefly. He already tweeted to be patient, then he'll try his best, but I don't think people will be happy no matter what happens. They're like, oh, I want to see Miro's ending. Dude, I'm more curious about freaking Bleach anime. What happened to Bleach anime? It's like, yep, we gave it the A-OK for it to start around April this year. I was like, was that a lie this whole time? I haven't been paying attention to my usual anime YouTubers. We don't need Bleach anime. I need it. I need a slightly different... Yes. You don't know how invested I was with Bleach back then. I need it. I need that closure. They already gave you Burn the Witch. That's not closure. That's literally a separate story within the same universe. That's Kubo claims that's within the same universe, which I'm curious how it would even work. And they still didn't even continue the series. Well, they did like 4 chapters, OVAs, and pretty much you could get a mix mash of certain characters, and you're like, here. This is different. I don't know if we can make it out of here, chat. I think we're screwed. I need to see Yorichi's Bankai anime. Oh, man. I think we're screwed. Oh, we could fast travel, actually. What am I saying? I'm so stupid sometimes. Oh, we're doomed. We can never get across here again. And fast travel. Fox stink. Caveman Fox. Burn the Witch is done being the same universe. We never seen her yeah. Well, did they mention it in the novel? I was about to say, when you referenced Yorichi's Bankai, I was actually really curious. I think if we go over here, maybe we can make it. I still hate Kenpachis. See, this is why we need closure, man. That's why we need closure. See how they close the gap. Here, Bankai now. You just got the Shikai. Yeah, the way they approached. Oh my, not even like what it became. Grant, his Bankai was so strong, his arm rips off. See, you can't handle the full power of it. Bro, you're already strong. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Your Zanpakuto is so strong, it could be your vice captain. It could be... Oh my god.
Plastic scrap like that always comes in handy.
You're obsessed with this game? Just a tat. Just a... Pico. But then here, oh dude. And the worst part about it, it wasn't even enough for the... that's when I was like, dude, you guys wrote yourself in a freaking hole. Wrote yourself in a freaking hole right now. Alright. Okay, Flower. Okay, that's cute coming from you. That's freaking adorable coming from you. And Ichiko's new Bankai was more disappointing. I was kind of like, I would wish they didn't kind of reboot Ichiko's And then, like, they just made people too strong, man. They were just... They made the enemy too overpowered without even trying. I was just like, stop, stop. Oh, by how hard you hit me. I could be that. There's like so many broken enemies. It's like, geez, the Quincy's are strong. Even the guy's transformation was strong. Who's the guy who became like an owl person too? Was like OP in his own way. Like, there's like at least 3 people. And then you look at Ishida, you're like, bro, why can't you do anything to your walk? Aren't you supposed to be as OP as these guys? Oh my god. Couldn't agree more. I kind of stopped paying attention to Bleach at the Fullbringers arc. Yeah, Elray. Hopefully you're back home safely. We didn't see Yamamoto's vice captain shine. Nope. Ichibei turned him into an ant. Oh, I just got my power back while I was an ant. Oh wait, that shouldn't work anymore. Oh my god, man. Oh. That was the worst part. Kubo was like being rushed while also creating unstoppable characters while being rushed. Oh man, Kenpai is stronger than everyone because he wants to be. Yamamoto's vice captain got pooped on, and we never saw his Bunkai himself, and he got taken. What? And then, but Ukitake for me was the worst man. How about we bring back Grimjow and show a team up for one chapter, a couple panels. I was like, oh, my boy Grimjow's back. Oh, nope. Sorry, we're going to go over to the next part, the fight. Oh my god, man. I bet you they're going to bring back Yukiora, too. They shouldn't have let her die. Literally get Orihime. Also, they didn't need to kill the 4th squad captain. I'm trying to remember what... Oh, no. The original Kenpachi. The healing captain? I can't even remember, man. It's been... I gotta reread the manga again. I don't even want to touch re-watching the anime. So I'll cry once they get to the Mugetsu Tensho. The healing captain, the original Kenpachi. The moment she shows her true face. Then they show how BA she could be. They gave hints to it before. When some people will speak out of line, she'll kind of like narrow her eyes a bit. But if she was that strong, she could have fought Aizen herself. I mean, basically, you could say the same thing about most of these captains. It's like, guys, if you were this strong, you could have fought Aizen yourself. But literally, this is a war arc, and no one wanted to keep her alive. I couldn't remember who the 4th squad captain was either. Oh, Unohana. The original Kenpachi. Oh, actually she couldn't. What was the reason why she couldn't bring her full strength again? Oh my god, no. The zombie guy was bad because he almost killed off my favorite character. Or my favorite captain. I was just like, you better not write this. You better not. That's what was so controversial about this whole arc. Because literally it turned into The Walking Dead. Like, people left and right were just getting killed off. Oh man, people left and right were just getting rocked. Even people they just introduced, the Zero Squad, definitely slightly disappointing. Oh man, I feel as if Yamamoto didn't want to fight Aizen because he couldn't be bothered, so he let Ichigo do it for development of the plot. We wish. There should be I guess not. There's supposed to be something to drain this. Oh, I already did actually. Oh wow, I'm stupid. Reason why no one but Ichigo could fight Aizen is because he was never under Aizen's Shikai effect. And then Aizen was like, oh, that doesn't matter anyways. Like, it's just so weird sometimes. Like, he can easily make it happen. He's like, I guess. we could make this a sudden plot point to justify. Even Urahara's was bad. Oh man. Oh man. Oh. Like I said, I need the anime to clean up the type of mess that was made, not just by Kubo. It was just like combination of Shonen Jump, Russian Kubo, while Kubo was also dealing with health issues too. Hey, I need something, man. That's my closure. And Burn the Witch is most certainly not the closure I'm seeking. I read the one shot. I never touched the chapters that followed the one shot. I didn't know it had chapters follow it until I knew the OVA had multiple series, like more than one. Nah, I liked it. Rukia Bankai was worse than her Shikai. She's the one of the few, like, oh, there should be an actual drawback with having this much power. I don't think there's any way for me to get across now. Yeah, I don't think I could get there with levitation. I don't think so. Maybe the ship? But her Bankai could kill her, the only difference. She could go to absolute zero. Toshiro was annoying. Hey, Toshiro's my boy, and I'm so happy he was written back after the zombie interaction. Well, the thing about it though is Toshiro had his power suppressed because he fought the guy who could steal Shikai, so he had to fight in a way that no, his Bankai was stolen. His Bankai was stolen. Adult Bankai was alright, but it was Byaku. Oh. I remember now. His Bankai was taken by the one guy, and he had to compensate with it by mastering his Shikai. And then he fought the zombie person. And then they're like, you know what? Let's give him an adult Bankai. And you're like, you know what? This might work. This might work. And then they kept writing the guy who was so OP. Oh my gosh, you're both of you guys. Urahara, Yoriichi, and Ishin had a great strategy against Aizen. He's probably dead soon. And he is. I like that battle more than the final one with Ichigo. Mugetsu Tenshinhan.
Get to work while you can.
Let's kill Gerald when his power was literally I get stronger every time I get killed instead of just letting him be stuck in suspended animation. That was the worst part about ice related or freezing related Bankais or powers. Because after dealing with, what was her name? Halibel? In the Ronkar arc? I was just like, if we freeze this person, we know this person's going to get out somehow. What's that word? Soliloquy? The Wizard got... Oh, they did. They did. Peace in Russian, really? Oh my goodness. How do you pronounce it? I'm curious. Oh, usually it's Oh, hey. Appreciate it. Gohan is yelling a lot. Well, Bleach is triggering for him, it sounds like. Oh my god. Mir? Is that how I pronounce it? Because Bleach is so trash in the last arc. It literally ticked me off. I'm telling you, that's the closure I need, man. That's the closure I need. I love that shirt. I appreciate that, dude. What was I doing here? I got so lost. It's worse than the execution. Oh, boy. 3 out of 6 here. Oh yeah, I didn't even open this. I was about to leave this here. That's a strong gun. I'd rather the Fullbringer arc be the end. The Fullbringer arc was so... It felt like a pity party. Like, just keep the consequence of losing your power. Don't join the Fullbrings. It was interesting because they got creative of what the Fullbring lore was. But I was just like... This at least gave us memes. Oh my goodness. I said I stopped at the Fullbringer arc, but I never made it past the arc's characters' introductions. If you were reading the Fullbring arc, like with weekly release, it was harder to read. That's one thing I'll say, because that's what I was doing. I was reading with weekly updates with Bleach, and it was so hard to read the Fullbring arc back then. Because you're like, where's this going? Where are they going with this? They did nothing with Ichigo's Quincy power, so his Bankai really felt... Yeah. 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 This is combining all of my heritage. Oh, everything in my blood. I read 1000 Year Weekly. That was hard. This is how I described the 1000 Year, mainly focusing on the Kenpachi fight in itself. Is like they introduce the enemy. It's like, ha, this is me, Super Saiyan, and then Kenpachi's like, well, this is me, Super Saiyan 2, introducing his Shikai, and the guy's like, well, this is me, Super Saiyan 3, and Kenpachi goes his Bankai, this is me, Super Saiyan God. Like, and this is the first time introducing like each power up, but it was so close. Oh, the Owl Quincy was... It hurt. It hurt a lot. That's what the Owl Quincy was. The moment they killed Yamamoto, everything went downhill. I would say so too. Because, like, Yawak just seemed so broken at that point.
So little
I hate the lazy captains, vice captains, Zanpakutos literally made no sense. Oh, man. Like, Yamamoto dropped his Bankai, everybody got so hyped. And then, apparently, you just find out he gets toadstooled by another antagonist.
You'd leave rubber scrap lying around like that.
Rather too early into the... It's just like, ugh. But I definitely agree about the owl boss. Yeah. Like, you thought Ishido was useless in the Rankar arc? It was definitely more notable, and you thought he was going to, like, at least be somewhat reliable or something. It's funny because it was like Yawak did anything except attack him after getting rid of... He didn't even use Yamamoto. Yamamoto's Bankai was just super, like, OP, though. I was like, why did you guys bring this into existence if you're going to throw him away like this? The thing that don't make sense is that a lot other characters were strong enough to kill the antagonist, but no. Ichigo has to do it, and plot armor is needed. Yamama's Bankai was OP, but he didn't even use it against Ichigo. Oh man, I'm so tempted to just reread the manga so I can relive the horror. Oh man, I'm so tempted. Ichibei was like, he has such an interesting concept, but then it was just like thrown away to Yuak's plot armor.
Never know what you might find.
They have all the legendary stuff? Crazy. Oh, 6%. Might hold on to that. And again, they could have just let Ichibei finish him. Yeah, they could have let Ichibei finish him and like have Ichigo team up with the other captains to fight Gerald. Or was it Gerald or Gerald? Like something like that. I don't know. I don't care. Like his subordinates were so OP, and the only way to kill I could do whatever I want. Ichigo's powers should have crapped on Yuak power, but I can still use my power, but no. Oh my god. The Bleach arc no one talks about, the Sinner arc. The Sinner arc. Is that in the manga? Or is that in anime? Gerald, yeah, he gets killed by his boss. And not in their typical way. Oh, don't stand in the ray of light, buddy. You're gonna get all your powers and life force taken, in case you're wondering. Ichibei just didn't make sense to me. He's literally too OP. Oh my gosh, this is too awesome. People are like, look what you did, Fox. You made everybody get triggered.
That's the good stuff.
Oh, the arc that had one panel in the manga and then never showed up again at Bleach. Yeah. That was the forgettable arc. That was the Center arc. Oh man. And didn't do anything. Oh man. The Center arc was like just the final form rematch of that one hollow that killed the kid's family when he was still alive and tried to kill the kid. I'm gonna continue never watching Bleach. Ali, this is the result of keeping up with the manga and having to go through the horror of the last arc, where it was a combination of the mangaka being sick, so there was like random periods of like breaks and releases of certain chapters, and then Shonen Jump saying, "Hey, you gotta get this going, buddy. You gotta get this going." Oh man, he just kept coming back. I hated the breaks. At least we knew the reason for the break, though. The Hollow's name was Grand Fisher. Nakubo, what the heck? It was also 200 chapters long. I have to wait for this crap. Wasn't a movie? They did have a movie. They did have a movie. So that's why I always questioned how canon the movie was, because they like reference certain things in it. I was like, they're referencing the Yukiora because it was in the movie took place in the middle of the Arrancar arc still going on. Hey, it's worse than Badger. Why you gotta hit it where it hurts, my dude? The ending was at least something, Badger versus Bleach. The best thing about the manga for History World Disciple, World's Strongest Disciple, where some of the fights took place where the anime stopped, and I was like, please God, have these fights freaking get animated. If you want bad ending, Cage of Eden. I have to disagree. I just couldn't understand it, and it felt rushed. The pacing, I definitely agree along that. Yeah, the pacing for that was just really weird. Don't get me started, Cage of Eden. Do I have to start Cage of Eden?
Says you'll get a special... A deal to be proud of.
Cage of Eden is by force the worst ending you ever heard of.
They're too busy watching...
Should be in a depth.
Says you'll get a special price and a wrap-up...
Oh, man. Oh, boy. I could just imagine El Rey's thought process just looking at this. He's like, what is happening? Holy heck. The loot chance on this is like, yeah, we might get this, actually. There's like multiple... Yeah, we might get this. Even if I lose 3% crit, this might be worth. That's like double what I have right now.
You got the best of that.
A bag of dynamites. Did I actually finish? I actually literally finished it without even doing anything. That's funny. I do crack up when I'm like, oh, I already completed this without even trying. I love it. Cage of Eden was so bad that it makes Bleach look Oscar worthy. Oh my god. I'm not even kidding. I broke my iPad when I read the ending. I just dashed it up. Oh my god. Holy smokes, dude. Toe cutter? What the heck? Big blade. Might just hold on to this. Monument. This is a cold version of it too. Bonk hammer. Yeah. Hold that for fun. I wanted to hit the reset button of my life and choose leave a note for my past self. Don't look at Cage of Eden attack. I think it was really good. I don't know what the fuck's happened. How can a manga make you so mad? Think of times where you get the most triggered, Kenji, by anything, whether it's something you care about, stuff like that. And that's how we feel about certain things that happened in the mangas we read that gave like lackluster effort for certain closure. Like that would be the best way to explain it. God. Oh man. Oh boy. Felt like I opened Pandora's box with Bleach.
Just what you needed.
They ruined One Piece or Kingdom. Oh my god. Jesus.
That went well.
How League triggers me sometimes is... So basically think of how League triggers you. That's exactly how a manga could be that triggering. Just like I don't understand how League triggers people. Like I literally just go in there with like... Even if it's a terrible match, I'm just like, alright. I just leave this match asking questions. At worst. It makes Bleach look holy. Oh, some people view games as a form of art too, Kenji, though. Bleach is a god compared to that. Oh my goodness. But if you break it down to simplifying League just being a game, that's what it all it is. There's no reason to be triggered by just a game if you simplify it that much. That's how some people will rationale it. Oh, you get triggered by a comic? Well, you invested time in it and a lot of emotions in it. Similar to how people invested time and a lot of emotion into League or games. People, what are the skins if League is not art? What? People get so hyped over the skins.
Wood scrap's great for building things.
Or certain character designs. They're like, oh yeah, this is beautiful. Never mentioned Cage of Eden to anyone because of the ending. It was in top 5 at one. You know, I do get a little concerned how One Piece will end. I get worried that it just won't end. Even though like the mangaka himself said, "Oh yeah, it's pretty close to the ending," but he's been saying that for the last 2 to 3 years. Oh no. Look at what Invincible TV show ended and how Amber did to Mark. Hey there, buddy. Do you have a cat box? No. A little pupper walked in. Sounds like me and Lee. When you've been following something on a weekly basis for almost 10 years, you're bound to get triggered. Yeah, that is... Yeah. Oh, it's not my dog.
See that plastic scrap over there?
Whose dog is it? That is a friend of ours' dog. Visits a couple times.
It's starting to rain. A face-off.
And no, it's not Helga's dog. I will say that much.
BANGSHELTER 11I.
A friend.
Right where Toxanol carved it out.
Oh boy. I'm still trying to get over you guys and Bleach. You know, Badger, I almost forgot about History, Strong and Disciple. How how the ending to that went. I almost forgot about it, man. Wow, that armor is like maxed out now. Holy smokes. You mentioned that before, and he said it won't be something stupid like friendship we made along the way. He hates that crap. Don't get me wrong. I also watch Bleach or read it if something new comes out. I'm a fanboy. Did Cage of Eden have an anime? I still think the only thing that triggers me worse in the anime for Rave Master being incomplete. Well, that'd be this similar thing for me, and that's a lot of animes though. And you just read the manga, and you're like, why didn't you just do this? Why didn't you just? What happened? Heck, another triggering thing is Siren not getting animated. You're just like, guys, it's right here. This is gold right here. Just do it. And you could give it some closure too. It'd be cool. Thank God it didn't get animated. I can only imagine. Death Note ended and Guilty Crown ending ticked you off. So that'd be along the lines. And I hope they never. Oh man. At what point? That'll probably be a bit of a spoiler. Because I get curious when I read a chapter from Rave Master. And there's aspects of Rave Master that I look at, and then I just look at Fairy Tail like, what happened with you? I can't help but think Siren's a goldmine that just got passed up. Read a manga called Siren a couple of years back, but could never finish it because I could never get a copy of the third. Oh, imagine God of High School and multiply that a million. That's what. I have all the manga for it. Oh man, I wonder if you could still purchase the volumes. Oh crap, I forgot it never went this way. I might as well explore this way. Since it's like almost impossible. I mean, I guess I could see. Let me check back here real quick. And if this has no way to crossing, then I'll turn back.
Like it could carve your skin.
Alright, turn left. You get volume 3 on Amazon. That's exactly what I was curious about. If Amazon still would get it to you. Alright, that's not the right way. Turn slightly to your right. Is this the right direction? Yeah. 16 volumes is easy to get. Oh, man. Good to know. Thank you very much. Oh, man. Trying to remember animes that definitely like decide to not listen to their manga counterparts. Can we make this? Buddy? Buddy? What you doing down there? You wanna try here? Is this better? Famous Cancel and Beelzebub and Tokyo Ghoul. Siren was good, but even it had issues with it. Oh yeah, and I had a brief discussion with Gohan about that. I was like, oh man, how did they... Tokyo Ghoul is another ending. Whew. Where you at? There we are. Alright, come on. Oh! Okay. Okay. Alright. Come on. Alright, let's give this a shot then. Can you make that? I don't think you can, buddy. I don't think you will. Sag. Maybe I could bubble beam out of it. Will this let me travel now? I doubt it will. Nah, because I'm on a mount. Oh, going down with the ship. It's a tragedy and there's no tragedy. How far back are you going to put me? The manga I didn't like, the anime after season 1. That's what I said too.
Time is like a handful
I said it,
of sand. The tighter you
I could have
grasp it,
used,
the
yeah,
faster it
maybe,
runs through your fingers.
change this real quick. Have bubbles? Alright, we can use bubbles here. I just realized that. It's my boy down there. Not completely hopeless. There we go. Oh, oh. There we go. There we go. Is this a better angle? Or we could actually try that. I don't think I can make that from here. If I could bubble up there, probably give that a shot. Oh. Alright, we're up here. Alright, this could work. We could work with this, chat. Oh, we could definitely work with this. Like, Tokyo Ghoul was good, the ending was bad, but it just didn't work for it, supposing to be a tragedy. Come on, you can make this. I know you can. I believe in you. Just don't look down. Alright, you look down. You made it. We made it, boys.
Brickbracks probably took longer to build than they did to fall apart.
Ah, yes. Finding your ways to get across obstacles, Fox. Loving it. Roar? Who are you? It was better than a good bit of other series. Alright, we'll wait on you. We'll just lead you to fight these guys initially and go from there. That's what I thought as well, but I still better than a lot of other endings. How did where did Elfen Lied's anime stop at? Because I definitely enjoyed the well, I think for Siren at least had a decent closure for a series getting canceled by Shonen Jump. Yeah. Elfen Lied anime canceled so early. Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't know it was getting canceled. That's why I left the sour taste in here. Oh, got you. Yeah, Siren dropped below top 10 at some point. So they like end it soon or it won't end at all. Yep. That sounds exactly like how Shonen Jump works. Hey Brazzlings, how you doing today? Well, that sucks. Yeah. They built so many like cool antagonists, and I was just like, the only thing that wasn't consistent was the growth of the protagonists, especially with the mix of the future and the current year that it took place. Shonen Jump really failed us on a lot of anime. Don't get me started on that one too. Oh, I haven't read. Wait, Seven Deadly Sins ended? Pretty solid. And it's crappier than crap. I knew it was going to end up triggering you. You hated Elfen Lied? Did you read the manga or did you watch the anime? They revealed 2 new decks, one for Obelisk. Oh yeah, it's just so wait, they have actual it's not starter decks, but whatchamacallit? Structure deck? Starter deck. Okay, they're starter decks. And this also introduces the the support cards. Not structure decks. Structure decks can be kind of good. Okay, okay. Now I gotta check this out when I get the chance. Granted, I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Like mainstream, or I just hear certain updates from Mr. Mix every now and then. It's like 5 support cards in total, and then a bunch of trash reprints. Oh. Hey, we tried. You got what you got. You got what you got. That's how they justify it. Oh crap. Probably should end soon. There's a movie I was planning on watching. And a game. %3 crit chance. That's alright. I'm annoyed at everything. Also, Hafo, thanks for 34 months, dude. Jesus, man. 34 freaking months, man. And me disappointing you. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? This guy's worshipping this, and I just break it down in front of him. Nothing made sense in the final arc. Hafo, in case you were curious what we were discussing, we were talking about what started this was definitely, hey, I still find enjoyment in disappointment. We were talking about Bleach, because I was curious about what the heck happened to Bleach anime at all. Oh, the anime? Yeah, I didn't touch the anime. I heard about it. Like somebody told me like, oh dude, this is super gory, you should watch this. And he showed me like the opening scenes. I was like, holy heck. And then then it became, I read the manga instead. That's when I was in my manga reading phase where I was like, nah, anime is stupid because they have fillers. So that's because I was dealing with Naruto and Bleach fillers like out the wazoo. Like, I'm okay with fillers as long as they make sense. Like, I'm okay with, like, adding character, like, more defining of the character. Like, Gohan's fillers in Dragon Ball Z, as annoying as he was, or a crybaby he was, it added enough development to, like, actually be cohesive to who he was. You were annoyed by 7 Deadly Sins? I think we can make this work. Actually, let's save real quick. Shippuden's fillers made no sense. So I think towards the end, they started to be a bit more reasonable with their timing in certain fillers. But it was still like their timing still sucked. I went to manga because some anime doesn't continue to the ending. Yeah, that's exactly why. Gohan, that's exactly. I liked a lot. See, DBZ's fillers were like, it felt like it was part of the show. Like, if you didn't read the manga at all, it just felt like, oh, this is the norm. Oh, I don't even need a, oh, we're good. We just need to get over there. All right, buddy.
Seems like your mount likes you well enough.
Let's do this.
An aerodrome where the brave got into tin cans that got tossed through the sky.
All right. All right, it looks like we're good, chat. Whoa, what's here? Yeah, DBZ fillers didn't feel forced. It's like, and then you had movies mixed in. You could kind of like, if it was canon, it wasn't. But if it was canon, you could possibly make a guess here and there. Okay, this would have took place here. Just a tip, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Is heavily balanced around hand traps. Monsters, which allows you to interact with the opponent during their turn. Normal trap spells are too slow. Some anime you can see the hype destroys them. Some of them you can. That's a fair statement. Oh, you hate fillers? That's why you don't watch Naruto, One Piece, and Fairy Tail and the other stuff? The thing about fillers, especially if the anime is complete, Kenji, you could just skip them. That's the thing about fillers with, like, if an anime that you were, like, invested in, you feel like you have to watch it, especially if you're watching it on a weekly basis. You're like, oh, I have to endure through this. Like, when I got to the point where I was just done with Bleach and Naruto fillers, I was just like, yeah, I'm just not going to watch it. I'm just going to read the manga. Oh, that definitely works. Shippuden places filler. Oh my gosh. Like, we'll pick Exhibit A. Exhibit A is this specific filler for me because it took place with one of my favorite characters, where Shikamaru was fighting the Akatsuki with Asuma, and he dies. Well, not Shikamaru, but it's Asuna or Asuma. God, it's been so long since I watched that arc. And then in the middle of the arc where it's like transitioning, they like introduce a filler. The captain, Amiyagi Asuma. Okay. Spoilers, Fox. Heck, I don't know what happens in Boruto. They probably do at this matter. And Tan Talk.
They call this the out and about. Look for Sol in these
Naruto is trash. Don't watch. I'd rather get the nearly 2 years of Naruto fillers than whatever the heck Shippuden did. He hasn't died in Boruto? Okay. Hey, we found Soul. It took us like 10 streams, but we found him. I just feel like something's supposed to be up here. Hey, there we go. The original Naruto fillers were actually good.
Let's see.
It was because I was in my phase of hating fillers. I was like, I will stop right here and wait till Shippuden comes.
You need to align the knobs so that they match.
Yeah, I will agree with that, Gohan. The fillers and it took place like either after a huge event or in between a certain one, and it made sense why like certain animosity was developed. So you're just like, oh, I could work with this. And then the fillers towards the end, you're just like, oh, this is definitely optional if I want to read this or watch this. Trying to see Kakashi's mask is great. What deck are you trying to build? A good way to start, build around an archetype like dinosaurs or blue eyes. Oh man. Blue eye support cards are so interesting. Every time I see, I'm like, what? You could do this with this? Oh, I can't break through this window? Are you serious?
Dusk always seems like a good time to hustle.
Okay, here we go. They want me to just use this. The Gara filler was pretty good in place at the end of the original. Didn't have Sasuke, so it didn't counter anything. Blue Eyes is not good now. Neither is Dark Magician. Not sorry, Fox. Isn't that more like only reason like it's relevant is to make like for just casual fun decks, and because it involves like something mainstream like those the poster child type of cards.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Yeah, it's for kitchen table. Blue Eyes will end up getting good again because they are poster child. You think they're going to throw some more support cards at it? Mix always makes me lose hope for it because how Konami's just running things. When don't they throw more support cards for Blue Eyes? I mean, you're not wrong. Oh, you want to fight me, bro? Okay, cool. Oops, hit the ledge up there. Oh, it's still a register it. Blue Eyes always gets more support, but the fact that tied to a level 8 monster will always make it low tier. Okay. Got you. Red Eyes has some good cards, but it don't get low and should have. Dark Magician surprisingly doesn't get as much support. That's actually what I was thinking too. Yeah. I'm actually surprised in that realm too. You want the smoke? Alright, dude, come here. Alright, double kill. It's mainly fusion. Name 5 good Red Eyes cards. Didn't they come out with a fairly recent? Dragoon is the only good Red Eyes card. Other decks use it better than Red Eyes. I like the old school Yu-Gi-Oh! I think there's a crowd that also agrees with that. You prefer 5Ds? He's dead. Summoning Darkness Metal is more hassle than it's worth. It's more, it's way easier just to build a dedicated Dragon deck than a Red Eyes deck at that point. Dragon deck is actually a tier 1 deck at the moment. So, okay. If you mix some cards that support some of the best Red Eyes like cards and a Dragon deck, would that still make it trash? Even though it's like mainly a Dragon deck with some hints of a Red Eye support cards influence it? Or is it too much of an anchor to just drag it down out of a tier 1? You're like, no, there's no point in doing that. No, it's just stupid, bro. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Red Eyes have bad supports. I always looked at Red Eye supports. I was like, what's going on here? What's going on here? Is this a vault that I don't have access to opening? A freaking course there is. A freaking course there is. Alright, Lupin is there. Captives is right there, actually. Had no clue. Red Eyes have a terrible support, terrible cards, no way consistently summoning their good cards. It looks like something's up there. There we go. I thought I got it. Go on in a dedicated Red Eyes deck. You don't want to banish dragons because those are your play mac. Oh, okay. Oh, this was just a much better way to get. What do they have? Oh, I think it's because he's there, though. Okay. Looks like there's nothing here. Alright, this would be a good stopping point. Because I forgot about a movie I was planning to watch. Alright. Oh, wow, we broke 2 days, chat. Love to see that. Haven't thought about what type of deck I'd like to build yet, but I'm still looking down, look through my collection and see what would be best fit. But I always love the junk monsters, and I want to see how it work out if I were to use them. I don't like max monsters they have now. Junk Synchro isn't terrible, but it's definitely not great. Rule of thumb is the newer cards, the better. That sounds... that sounds accurate. Yeah. The newer cards, the better. Because, yeah, at least... you know, they're at least usable, too. Alright, let's do the raid. Sometime around midnight, just laughing and turning. Da, 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 da. We haven't rated Miss Killionaire in a while. Yeah, let's show her some love. She always posts this cat pics on her story. Max monsters aren't TCG legal yet. Wow, 2 days to finish a 10-hour game. Oh man, you guys. Do we know when animated emotes go live? Does anybody know the answer to that? Thanks for the stream. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully less tired and stuff like that. But yeah, let's show Miss Killionaire some love. She is consistently working on Souls related streams. Catch you later. Definitely catch you later. Thanks for modding. Appreciate it. Appreciate you all. Yeah, if you guys want to hang out with me, I am in Discord. I'll be watching a movie probably. No, because partners get it first. Okay. So they'll get it first. We'll probably get it like months later. That sounds about right. So we have no idea when they go live. Strong stream. Strong. Strong like bull. Good night, Fox. Thank you for streaming. Thanks for hanging, dude. Thanks for people lurking. Thanks for being amazing. Bye, Fox. Bye, Casey. I hope you have a lovely, lovely, lovely evening with Mr. El Rey himself. Yeah. Miss Killionaire is pretty cool. Just ask her lots of questions about her tattoos. I think she likes that the most. Night, night, Solioqui. Appreciate you teaching me Mir. Mir, is that the correct way to say peace in Russian? Or is it Mir? Hope you have better sleeps and less Mir. Okay. Perfect. Toodaloo boo-boos.